Parcel Mule operations recruit everyday people to receive and reship stolen high-value goods. And these schemes are estimated to drain around $1.8 billion every year. Investigators uncovered one major network that moved nearly 6,000 packages in just 9 months, pulling in more than $7.3 million. What feels like an easy remote job can quickly become a pipeline into an organized reshipping scam. Once victims participate, criminal groups can escalate into blackmail, using fear of arrest or exposure to force continued cooperation. These operations thrive by turning confusion into control, and by the time targets realize what is happening, the pressure is already intense. How Parcel Mule networks evolved. Reshipping scams are not new, but their scale has exploded with global e-commerce. Early versions appeared alongside credit card fraud rings in the early 2000s, when stolen goods needed anonymous intermediaries to move across borders. Criminal organizations realized they could recruit regular people online instead of risking their own exposure. Over time, these operations became professionalized. Fake companies, polished job offers, and automated recruitment systems replaced crude email scams. Today's Parcel Mule networks function like underground logistics businesses. They mirror legitimate shipping chains while hiding behind layers of fake identities. The addition of blackmail is a modern evolution. Once a victim sends one package, criminals weaponize that action, threatening legal consequences to force continued cooperation. Industrial-scale fraud in the digital age. Modern reshipping scams operate across social media, job boards, and encrypted messaging platforms. Criminals exploit remote work culture, economic stress, and the normalization of gig jobs. They use stolen credit cards, hacked retail accounts, and identity theft to purchase goods that victims unknowingly redirect. The FTC notes that fraud losses in the United States have reached historic highs, reflecting how organized and scalable these schemes have become. Parcel Mule recruitment is now global, automated, and relentless. Blackmail adds a coercive layer that keeps operations running smoothly. Victims are transformed into controlled assets rather than disposable recruits. Fear is a weapon. The danger extends beyond stolen merchandise. Victims experience intense psychological pressure, believing they are criminally liable and trapped. While blackmailers often deliberately exaggerate legal threats, victims can be held accountable for handling stolen goods. This is why it's critical to properly report the threat and cooperate with law enforcement. Real-world consequences can also include financial loss, damaged reputations, and emotional distress. Even when victims are coerced, the shame and panic feel overwhelming. Criminal groups understand this emotional leverage. Their power depends on convincing you that silence is safer than action. Warning signs hidden in plain sight. Most victims don't realize they're involved in a reshipping scam at first. The setup is designed to feel legitimate, even professional. But once you know what to look for, the patterns become obvious. Common red flags include job offers that focus on receiving and forwarding packages, companies with no verifiable physical presence, requests to use your home address as a shipping hub, pressure to act quickly without contracts, threats that begin after your first shipment. These signals indicate a Parcel Mule operation designed to escalate into blackmail. Immediate steps that protect you. If you suspect you've been pulled into a reshipping scam or are already being threatened, what you do next matters more than what's already happened. The goal is to reduce leverage, preserve evidence, and prevent escalation. Immediate steps that can help protect you include stop shipping packages and preserve every message, label, and payment record. Documentation is your protection. Do not block the scammer immediately. Blocking can trigger retaliation and erase evidence of coercion. Maintain visibility while refusing new demands. Report the incident to the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center and the FTC to establish a formal record. Speak with a legal professional about duress defense and coerced participation. Context matters. Reach out to private cybersecurity firms that specialize in reshipping scam and Parcel Mule cases for expert intervention. Exposure breaks their control. Reshipping scam thrives on secrecy and fear. The moment victims document, report, and seek expert help, that control weakens. If you've been pulled into a reshipping scam or threatened after sending packages, Blackmail.HelpLine provides specialized cyber investigation for victims of online coercion. Our team helps preserve and organize digital evidence, analyze extortion communications, identify criminal infrastructure, and implement direct intervention strategies to stop harassment. We also guide victims through legal positioning, reputation protection, and long-term monitoring to prevent retaliation or retargeting. For confidential help from real cyber investigators, call 888-634-1535 or visit blackmailhelpline.com. Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmailhelpline.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.